Hello everyone, and welcome back. And this will be your general weekly reading for the sign of Gemini for the week of October 10th through the 16th of 2022. And if you hear banging and noise in the background, I apologize. My neighbors are doing some renovations. And I would also like to thank everyone who has given my channel a thumbs up. And a very special thanks to those who have left comments, as well as those who have subscribed. Thank you very much. Very special thank you to the ones who have subscribed. Thank you very much for doing that. All right, on that note, we will see what your first card has in store for you. The High Priestess. All right, so some sort of decision making for yourself, some sort of event that you've put off for a long time. Maybe you're going to see somebody that you haven't seen for a while, or hear from them, or you're going to, this could be a family member that's you haven't heard from for a long time. Maybe you're getting in touch with them, they're getting in touch with you, that sort of thing. Or you're just talking to somebody who knows a lot about you and your life, your past, that sort of thing. Just sort of got the family scoop. Skeletons in the closet, that sort of thing. All on good notes. Maybe you're just talking to them, reminiscing. And the Ten of Cups. Very nice. Happy home. Things are getting along. You're getting along with the neighbors, the family, the home. You're good, going along really well with your job, co-workers, friendships. Everybody's just getting along really well. You're quite content with your life. And the King of Pentacles. So that's Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. They're very, this could be your other half, could be a good friend, somebody that you look up to, you trust, you know that they have a lot of knowledge behind them. Maybe you're thinking of making some sort of investments. This could be an investor person, or giving you some sort of ideas on how to, save your money for a rainy day, that sort of thing. And the Hermit. So time out for yourself. Taking a step back, getting a little more clear in your visions of what you want to see going forward. Turning off the cell phones, reading a good book, just sort of tuning out the world so that you can have a time out for yourself. A little bit clarity and clear the air. He's looking over. He has the lantern in his hands. You can see where he's going forward. He's just taking a breather this week. And the Ace of Pentacles. So good news. It's a lucky card for sure. Material gains, tangible results. Like I said, maybe you're talking to that financial advisor over there, and he's giving you some good ideas on where you want to put your coins so that you have something for that rainy day. And the Two of Rods. So you're on solid foundation. You're not really moving in any direction. You're just sort of standing still, looking out, wondering which way is the best way for you going forward. You have a lot of options on the table for yourself, and you're trying not to do anything in haste. You're thinking about which way you're going and what you're doing. And the Four of Swords. Maybe you're recouping from an ailment or somebody you know. You're just sort of taking a time out, trying not to push the envelope sort of thing. You're just trying to exist. It's been a heavy workload, that sort of thing. You don't want to make any mistakes. Going forward, you want everything to be on the right foot. So you're just taking that time out, well deserved. For some of you, this could be you yourself, healing from an ailment as well. So do take care of yourself. And the Five of Rods. So feeling like there's some sort of competition, whether there is or not, you're feeling some sort of pressure that you feel you have to do a little bit more performing this week, or stepping stepping out a little bit more that you get noticed. And the Four of Pentacles. So hanging on to what tangible goods you have. You know, worried that you want to have enough going forward in the future, so you don't want to, you know, you might have had a little bit of problems in the past for yourself. Maybe your bank account got, you know, somebody hacked into it, that sort of thing. And the Five of Pentacles. Okay. So, like I said, you're hanging on to your tangible goods. A little bit fearful of which way you want to go. You know, it's hard to make a quick decision when you're afraid that, you know, especially nowadays with that money aspect going out there, which way you want to go forward. You don't want to take what you have on solid ground and you know, lose it all for the sake of making a hasty decision for yourself. And your Five of Pentacles, maybe you've had a little bit of bad luck in finances, a little bit of loss. For others of you, it may have been even an ailment. You know, something set you back a little bit. So now you're very hesitant moving forward. But you will. You will. And the Queen of Pentacles. So Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. They're very, you know, knowledgeable. They like their bank accounts to grow. They're willing to wait. They're very good bakers. You know, they don't toss anything into the wind. They try to look at everything very straightforward. They do their research. That's they make very good business decisions. So maybe you're talking to them about going forward, or you're just getting advice from people. And the Knight of Pentacles. So some sort of offer coming in. For some of you, this is a short trip, you know, some sort of little side trip, unexpectedly but enjoyable. But it's a beginning for others. And the Empress. So abundance, fertility, could be a new child in the family, or for yourself as well. You're taking care of yourself, stuff around you starting to grow. You're starting to see returns for all your efforts put out. You're starting to just relax a little bit. You're realizing that, you know, things will come when it's meant to come to you. And the Eight of Swords. So feeling like you were held back. Weren't quite sure which way you wanted to go with things. You know, you're putting blindfold on and didn't really want to focus on what was happening around you, even though you knew it. You know, you trying to protect yourself. You're regarding your time and your precious name. So you're just, you know, trying not to overstep or go out of that again. And nobody wants to. Nobody wants to have to face any of that. But you're going to do it this week. You're going to take the blindfolds off, and you know you have to take some sort of action in order to get your life moving in the way you want it to go. And the Page of Pentacles. So good news coming in. Things are on the offer. New beginnings. You know, it's being held out there, whether it's in friendship or, you know, some sort of opportunity knocking at your door. And you're realizing that you have to close one door in order to free yourself up and move forward into another. And the Three of Rods. So on solid ground, looking out on the prospects of the future for yourself and which way you want to go forward. Realizing that, you know, you have a lot to offer. And like I said, for some of you, these are investments that you've made, and now you're just waiting to see whether they're going to have tangible results for you going forward. Others of you, this could be maybe you've put your, your good name out there trying to, apply for a different job in a different area. Other ones, it could be investments that you've made for yourself to make your future more comfortable coming forward. But you're going to make some very good decisions this week. You're going to be content. Your home life's going to get good. You're going to get along really well with everybody. Everybody's going to get along with you. And you're going to be quite happy with this week at the end. You have a few decisions to make, but you're good at making them. You're very decisive that way. When you make a choice in whatever it is, you stick to that and you go forward with it. All right, and your Angel Oracle card. You are a spiritual teacher. You have the ability to counsel others and help them awaken their spiritual gifts and divine life mission. Isn't that beautiful? Yeah, Gemini, you definitely have that ability. And on that note, I will say goodbye for now, and I will talk to you again next week. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy, and bye for now.